Good evening. Um, I was going to do this right after I got home from work, but I just um, didn't quite have time to do it. So I'm gonna do it just for a few minutes. I'm not gonna be on it for an hour or anything unless it appears to be the case where I have to. Um, but the winter storm warning remains in effect from midnight tonight through through noon Tuesday. That'll be tomorrow. At night um, throughout the lunch hour tomorrow, unless something changes, whether it's canceled and whether it's replaced with a winter weather advisory or wind chill advisory or something like that. Um, not sure if that's going. I'm not sure if any of those are going to happen or not. Um, the possible amounts or possible accumulation, as you can see silver off in the distance, or you can barely see her off in the distance. But um, I've heard uh, from WH News 19 and um, um, Eric Burt from WFF 48 News. Um, um, I've heard them discuss about the amounts for Northwest Alabama kind of lowered a little bit, possibly or perhaps. Um, Jason Simpson mentioned on the live video he and the rest of the crew at WHT News 19 um, mentioned something about saying he wouldn't be shocked or surprised if, and it's a big if, the Weather Service possibly replaces the winter storm warning for Colbert, Franklin, and Lauderdale County to possibly a winter weather advisory. I wouldn't be shocked if that didn't happen. That's what he said earlier in the live video that he did. Um, I don't know, but what I'm gonna do is read the statement on the warning. And I apologize for this being knocked down a little bit. Our dog was wanting to play. Our dog Siller, she's wanting to play, what she loves to do. Nothing wrong with it. Hold just a minute. All right. Okay. Oh wait a minute. I knew I was forgetting something. There we go. That ought to work now. But the update on the winter storm warning said it remains in effect from midnight tonight to noon Central Standard Time Tuesday. That'll be tomorrow. As far as what it is, okay, the numbers have changed. Moderate to occasionally heavy snow expected. Total snow accumulations up to 2.5 inches. They're not saying 3 inches anymore, saying 2.5 inches. And the location, northwest Alabama and southern middle Tennessee. And when, of course, from midnight tonight to noon Central Standard Time, Tuesday, that'll be tomorrow. Additional details, of course, the same as it has been. Travel could be very difficult. The hazardous conditions could impact the morning commute. It could, and of course, if you don't, I'm sure a lot of you know what winter storm warning for snow means. But if you don't, this is what it means. It means weather conditions will make travel very hazardous or impossible. If you must, if you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of an emergency, and that's what you should already have prepared tonight if you're driving, if you're traveling tonight, or anytime tomorrow when the snow happens or occurs. And I hope and pray everybody's gotten all that prepared. Girl, camper girl. Hold just a moment. Um, but yeah, I hope everybody's been prepared and all that, like before and after Governor Ivey declared a state of emergency at 3 o'clock p.m. this afternoon due to the possibility. Hold just a moment. Let me share this to a few people. Um, what is it, Scylla? Um, wow. Um, but yeah, I hope everybody's done been prepared, gotten prepared for the um, winter storm warning and all that, for the snow and all. And the temperatures have dropped. They're in the 40s the last time I checked. Checker 46, feeling like 41. Okay. It's, it probably won't be long till, we end up having snow. But I tell you what, it's having connection problems, which is not what I want to be having right now. I haven't got anything about there being snow. I take that back. It looks like there's snow showing up on the map or so on the Way 31 app right now, especially south of Lawrenceburg. Ooh, looks like we're about to get started with it now. I don't know, but I'm not gonna be up all night. I'm not gonna be up all night watching it. But I'm gonna be keeping an eye on that. I'm gonna try to get as much sleep as I can, and you know, just see how it goes. But I would highly encourage everybody to please, please, please make sure you're very, very careful on the roads tonight. Pleading with you and begging to please be careful on the roads. That's the last thing I want to wake up hearing on the radio or see anything on Twitter. It's about there being people injured in a wreck or losing their life in a wreck. Or and if there's ice in a pond, due to the snow and all that, please do not. I would encourage you to please do not slide through a icy ice road that is covered with ice or walk through because you never know. You never ever know when that ice could break loose and you may end up falling through it and getting injured or killed. So I would highly encourage you to please keep that in mind right now and don't try to even think about walking or sliding or riding through a pond or a pond that's covered with ice. Where the water's frozen and all. Please do not do that. Um, but if you have to travel tomorrow, just cannot emphasize that enough. Uh, I'd rather everybody be safe. Because I don't want to hear about loss of life from being from people being in a wreck or anything. I really don't. Now, is this going to be a historic storm or anything like that? Absolutely not. But you got to keep in mind that all it takes is one to be an event you may or may not forget. Some people may be disappointed, some people may not be disappointed. And the one thing I would highly emphasize is oh, don't get mad at the meteorologist saying they got it wrong, got the forecast wrong, and all that stuff. Don't do that because they're not they're not in control of the weather. Only God is in control of the weather, and there's no excuse for anybody to be trying to, you know, trying to criticize the media, the weather service, any of the meteorologists at the weather service, or any of the media outlets locally or on the radio. I mean, it doesn't mean they. I mean, yeah, they may make mistakes from time to time, but no, nobody's perfect. The only one perfect is the only one that's perfect is the Lord. Nobody else. Nobody else is perfect. So keep that in mind. I mean, I don't personally, I don't mind the snow as long as it's not causing problems on the road. But if it's causing problems on the road, it's a concern. And everybody needs to be aware of that right now. I'll stay on this for a little bit longer, till about maybe 11:40, maybe 11:45. Then I'm gonna end the video and try to get as much sleep. That way, if we are gonna be able to work, we'll be notified of it. But the bottom line is the winter storm warning, it remains in effect from midnight to 9. They're noon Central Standard Time tomorrow afternoon. That'll be Tuesday afternoon. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And you can still ask me, even if I'm not doing a live video. You can still ask me questions about the snow. Yeah, I mean, what I'm here for. No, I may not be getting paid to do it, but hey, doesn't matter. Trying to make sure everyone's aware of the situation and making sure they're being safe. Because one thing you always hear me say is that, you know, when it comes to wrecks or accidents, the vehicles and the property inside them can be replaced, but a life can never be replaced. And that is extremely important. So I want to be very, very clear on that right now. I'm gonna keep doing these videos the until the threat or so is over, and I'll focus on the cold, the very cold weather that's obviously on the way. Now I will not be able to do a video Thursday for personal reasons, and I'm not going to discuss the reasons and all. I'll just going to say it's personal, so I will not do a video Thursday. But tomorrow and perhaps Wednesday, yes, I'll do one. But Thursday, unless something changes on Thursday for personal reasons. Just giving you a heads up on that right now. Yeah, Governor Kay Ivey um, did declare a state of emergency about 3 o'clock p.m. this afternoon. Not very long after I got off work, which it didn't surprise me because I knew we pretty much knew it was coming. Let's see what I'm getting now. Wow. Okay. Just got this from WCBI. Well, it's over in the Columbus Tupelo area. Mixed mixed precipitation has been reported in Greenwood. Wow. Starting to get reports of it now. That's pretty remarkable. I'll tell you what, in 2 minutes I'm going to end this video. It's still hang on. Let's check something. No, not that. Oh, looks like we're about to get some in Colbert County also. It looks like it. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Who knows? I don't mind as long as it's not causing problems on the roads. If it's causing a problem on the road, then we've got a problem. There's concerns. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right now. But as a reminder, the winter storm warning remains in effect from midnight tonight through noon tomorrow. For the From midnight tonight through noon Central Standard Time tomorrow afternoon, specifically Tuesday. So, from the Shoals, Huntsville, Coleman, Decatur, Arab, Albertville, Fort Payne, the Scottsboro, Stevenson, Bridgeport area, Fayetteville, and Winchester, Tennessee area, and north central and northeast and northwest Alabama and southern middle Tennessee, all the way down to Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, and Gadsden. I'm not sure if it includes Anniston now or not. Yes, it does include Anniston, the winter storm warning, and it also includes Talladega, Sylacauga. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Maybe I'm not. Includes Alabaster and Pelham and all those locations around the Birmingham metro and the Brent Centerville area. It does not include Clanton. And of course, it includes Greensboro and Demopolis and Livingston and Butler. And of course, Tuscaloosa basically includes the areas near and a little bit south of Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston, and Gadsden, northward. And it's all north of Montgomery. From the Shoals to Huntsville, Decatur, Coleman, Athens, Fort Payne, Scottsboro, Stevenson, Bridgeport, and Fayetteville and Winchester, all in northwest and north central and northeast Alabama, and central Alabama and southern middle Tennessee. So, heads up. Could be a long night, it could be a long morning. Never know. Just be aware of it, and let's all be safe. You have plenty of food and water, and have flashlights with you in case of an emergency. That's very useful information that everybody needs to know. Everybody needs to know about and keep in mind of. Alright, I'll have a good night. I'll do another video in the morning. And I'll keep doing it until the event is over. Have a good night and be safe, please.